I'm Jenny Baker, Assistant Editor at The Drum, and I'm joined today by Dan Henry, Head of Marketing at HP UK and Ireland, and Zach Johnson, Director of International Advertising Sales and Global Accounts at Amazon Advertising. And we're here to talk about HP's For Every Dream in the Making campaign with Amazon Advertising. So before we go into more detail, Dan, perhaps you could give us a top-line overview about the campaign. You know, what was your main objective? What did you set out to achieve, and how does that fit with your overall goals?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, and really excited to be here. Overall, if we think about the amount of change in the world is always accelerating. It feels like at an increasing rate all the time, right? And that change, one thing is becoming really clear is creativity is going to be a necessary skill for us to solve the world's problems. It's not going to be, machines and run of the mill. We're going to need creativity and that element of humanity to really help us get where we need to go to solve those big problems. And for us, we feel that technology is really meant to serve that purpose as well and really help with creativity. We think it's an essential tool to really empower those that with the greatest creativity to help them bring their ideas to life. And so I think with that, we're trying to bring to life how the PC becomes a tool for those who are demonstrating their creative skills. And in terms of our objectives, obviously our brand equity, trying to drive brand equity, but also meaningful differentiation.
Great. And can you tell us about the centerpiece creative of the campaign, which is the story of Fiona? What key story did you want to tell?
Fiona is such a legend, and for us, when we set out to do this campaign, it wasn't really just about finding an exciting story, but we really wanted to work with individuals who we felt like were out doing that work. Our creative sought to showcase experiences and stories that show the power of what can be achieved with driven youth's open mindset and HP's powerful technology. Fiona was one of 4 activists featured in the campaign, each of whom are members of Generation Impact, that we like to call them, inspiring the world to face and take on large global challenges. This was important to us given our corporate focus on world issues, including sustainability. This means as we drive brand equity, we also are using our voice to support that generation and the work that they're doing that is so important. Fiona's 19-year-old inventor and ocean activist who invented an ecologically friendly method to remove microplastics from water, taking digital images of the ocean, zooming in on the particles, and then Fiona is able to identify the microplastics and remove them using this device. Fiona hopes that in the future, use of his invention will become standard practice for wastewater treatment, and he continues to inspire budding inventors in all categories. So really, really excited to partner with him.
So why did you choose to collaborate with Amazon Advertising for this campaign?
Amazon Advertising is important to us at HP as we're able to engage audiences through the customer journey. Starting at the top of the funnel, we build our brand with placements in Amazon Music's free ad-supported tier, Fire TV, and Twitch. Moving down the funnel, placements on Amazon DSP and sponsored ads helps connect with HP shoppers through their purchase journey. To help reach our audience across multiple touch points, we tapped into Amazon Advertising display, video, sponsored ads, and audio ads.
Great. Now, Zach, it seems a natural point to bring you in to tell us how Amazon Advertising brought this campaign to life. Where did the campaign run, and why were these specific solutions chosen?
Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Well, with technology as our superpower, being the centerpiece of HP's media strategy, Amazon Advertising delivered HP's messaging to younger adults across a variety of Amazon placements. When listening to Amazon Music free ad-supported tier, when streaming TV content on Fire TV devices, and when checking their favorite influencer on Twitch. We recommended these specific solutions, audio, Fire TV, and Twitch, because they have a high affinity with young adult audiences, while providing a canvas for HP to deliver their creative storytelling. Also, by leveraging Amazon DSP, we enhanced the HP campaign by being able to reconnect with those audiences who had seen the content on Fire TV or Twitch, allowing us to deliver a lower funnel call to action for the campaign.
So you touched a little bit there on younger adult audiences. So can you tell us more about why and how you engaged this particular audience?
Sure. Yeah, younger adults are defined by HP as driven youth who hold tech as their superpower. So as driven youth are early technology adopters, always creating and collaborating with others. Our recommendation was to run the campaign across a variety of placements via Amazon's range of connected home devices with Amazon Music free ad-supported tier and Fire TV and augmented by a DSP campaign. We leveraged audience insights to inform HP's audience strategy. We engaged relevant audiences, including early adopters, creative minds, trendsetters, as well as diving a little bit deeper into the Twitch audience base and those that connect with Fire TV. We also saw art house movie lovers, music fans, more specifically those that enjoy DJs, and this supported HP's messaging that their driven youth audience are creators. And we also engaged audiences with an affinity towards sustainability, one of HP's core values.
Great. And Dan, why are younger adult audiences important for HP?
Yeah. In 2019, our Keep It Human campaign struck a chord with the driven youth by mirroring their desire for technology that allowed them to be their authentic selves. In a world that's cold, impersonal, omnipotent, we're the opposite. At HP, we believe that humanity should lead technology, not the other way around. Technology should be an extension of us rather than us being an extension of it. That's why we invent technology that puts people first. Everything we do is from a human place. Every innovation is designed for a real human purpose because we invent technology that makes people feel safer, more connected and inspired. We create a space for humans to be more human. And that's when technology becomes powerful, we feel.
Great. And so can you give us a little bit of detail around some of the key results from the campaign? And I guess, how did they measure up against benchmarks?
Yeah, well, we're really excited about the early results. We've seen 1.7 million driven youth view HP's content on Fire TV, and close to 900,000 of that driven youth have heard the audio ads. According to Kantar Millward Brown, who we're running a brand lift study with alongside this campaign, we've helped increase product awareness by 12%, as well as increase favorability by 7% for HP's Envy and Spectra products. And according to Kantar, the campaign has already had a positive shift of 23% of those younger adults' perception that HP is associated with the latest technology. So we have great engagement across all of the audiences we've reached, and we're excited about how do we use these insights to help drive HP's future media strategies with Amazon advertising.
Great. And Dan, how did the campaign perform against the metrics that you set out to achieve for HP?
You heard some of the great results. HP has historically utilized Amazon advertising for lower funnel marketing, notably sponsored ads. Ad product innovations like audio through Amazon's music free ad supported tier, live sports, and the Twitch integration has fashioned a completely new strategic approach. We can now also use Amazon advertising to help drive preference and brand.
So, Dan, what is it that excites you most about this campaign?
Yeah, I think there's two things. One is, I think for everybody, when you're doing something that has a lot of purpose, that's something to feel good about and be excited about. And I think this campaign and the message is really, especially during a difficult time that we've been in as a world, this kind of little burst of optimism. I think that the story of the campaign led itself to an optimism that I think was needed, which is really great. But I think also just the innovation. We love working with Amazon advertising because it feels like around the corner, there's always a new way for us to really get smart about how we connect with audiences. And I think, we really, other than the great people that we work with there, having that innovation and feeling like we're always learning and always growing is something that we really enjoy at HP.
Brilliant. And Zach, I know to ask you the same question. What was it about this campaign that got you excited?
Well, I think it goes beyond the campaign. HP is such a strong collaborator with our organization. And I loved what Dan shares his thoughts around that they build for people. And it aligns very well with our principles around working backwards and innovating on behalf of our customers.
I guess final question, was there anything that we haven't covered yet today about this whole campaign that you think is important to add to the story?
For me, I'm on the journey as well with Amazon advertising, and a lot of the solutions I'm leaning into personally while also professionally, because these are, you know, being developed in real time. So that's an exciting journey to go on. I think for me, it's really around for this campaign and also the innovation that's happening with Amazon advertising. That learning that's going both ways requires an always attentive, ongoing and evolutionary approach. So I know for our teams, this isn't a turn it on, come back in 6 months and see how it went. How are we doing in connecting with the right customers, and how are they reacting to the content? And we have to evolve and move very quickly to deliver that great experience.
Look, thank you so much, Dan and Zach, for taking the time to talk us through this campaign. And obviously, thanks to our viewers at home for watching. See you soon.